Right, Tower of You. Tower of
Your
You.
Archie's your heart's shit, Archie. It doesn't recognize it. Mine's better. Yeah.
Tower of You came from a misheard song lyric from a Catfish song, famously.
Famously.
Famously, because I used to say it live every time he played
You
it,
did,
and
yeah.
you always used to say, "This is
What
a
song?
family show." It came from Sidewinder by Catfish and the Botmen off their first album, and I thought that Van McCann, in his infinite arrogance, was being really, really artsy, and he was like, "Oh, whoever you're fixing your drinks with." Blah, 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 blah. And I don't even I know the song now, so I know what the lyrics are, but I distinctly remember hearing the last lyric being "built a tower of you," and I was like, oh, that's so meaningful. That's so. And then I actually looked up the lyrics about 2 months after writing the song, and then it was "Go to town on you" was the actual lyric.
So that you're completely original.
Yeah, so exactly,
That's-
it was an original idea that came from a place of just straight up copying Van McCann. And then I know I am shit at the guitar, so I played 2 chords.
I remember.
It was
I can say now. I remember you trying to show us this song. And
Yeah.
we were like. Because
Yeah,
I
I remember
no
that.
idea what you're trying to do.
I remain shit at guitar. I know I'm a little bit better now than I once was. But I remember playing. I remember just fucking. I remember struggling switching between a C major 7 and an E minor because
They're very
those
hard
looked-
chords, Sasha. Don't worry. It
Oh,
takes.
Thank you,
time.
Tom. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got
And
you.
I also remember because I got really, really depressed about. I wrote the rest of the song on piano because I came up with that and I was like, I'm gonna write something on guitar, and then I wrote that and I was like, okay, I can play the piano, so I'm gonna actually write some chords, and there are some cool chords that happen at times, some of which were a bit too crunchy, so we've changed them. And then
Oliver has a question
wrote some
or a
let me finish.
suggestion.
Wrote some lyrics, wrote some
Should we
full
meet
lyrics,
him?
and I wrote a full drum part, and it's got lots of rhythm and melody. Yes, Oliver, go ahead.
Whoa!
Tom, what are the bass notes that you play in the verse? Is it C and C or is it C and E?
They change.
He plays C and E.
I thought it was C major 7 to just C major.
That's what I do. Yeah, that's
Or wait, or
I
just-
do C to B. So I do C to B to accent the
Yeah,
major
okay,
7.
that's what I do.
I guess
Great.
it just made
Just-
sense
just
for it
so
to
we
be
cleared
C
that
major
up.
7.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was just
relearning our own songs. This is all good practice.
Yeah, I'm bricking it. I feel like I will do practice, but I never used to need to do much practice.
Am I right in saying as well that Tower View has the bit? Didn't we come up with that like when recording
on the
or something?
day, on the day
Yeah.
recording. Yeah.
That was Eddie.
That was Ellie's. That was Ellie's,
That was
and it was
WEEEEEEEE.
and that was you on your dad's 12 string with 11 strings.
No, that's my
Yeah.
that's my 11 string.
Your 11. Sorry.
That's the one guitar I technically own. No, I actually own.
I really like that.
This one's technically not mine, but it is mine.
Yeah, and then he.
Whose is it?
It's my dad's. It was his like 48th birthday present, and then he basically has just given it to me, kind of.
That is crazy. Ollie, fucking sit still.
I'm sorry. I'm basically done.
Yeah, I got distracted. by my
The
phone.
funky
Very
the
sorry.
funky chords towards the end of Tower of You, where we do why is everyone being silent? Who's that, Tom?
It's Tom or Eddie at any given moment.
It's not me.
Eddie's silent, so it's definitely.
Okay, it's Tom. Cool.
That was such bad acting. I thought I could pull that off. It's an illusion.
Towards the end, where we do is it stabs? I've completely forgotten.
Yeah.
There.
Because the first chords are normal, and then the other chords I made the cool guitar thing.
Which song's this?
Tower of You.
The song we've been talking about.
Archie, I'm
Listen.
afraid I cannot hear you.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
It probably needs play. What do you want me to play?
It's the stabs. You don't know what I do at the end.
The smugness on his face when he says, "What do you want me to play?"
I don't know it.
Can
What
you
else is
describe
there
it
about
using music theory terminology for all of the people in our
Yeah.
music theory related audience who definitely
The 3 people
exist
that will
because
watch
we
this.
write indie music?
Oh.
There's definitely
So-
been like 3 people who watched it.
yeah. No, but when we're super famous in like 10 years or whatever, then people will be fawning over, coming back to watch
You sound
these
like
videos.
a mum trying to like a number of people that have filmed us would be like, this is for your documentary when you when you're all famous, and then we can
Yeah.
throw this in the documentary.
Yeah, just because you don't believe them doesn't mean you have to crush them behind
I
you.
do. Well, yeah, I
Can I
believe
just say, shout out
No.
Joelle. Hello, Joelle.
Joelle will watch this, to be fair.
She's the one person we know will be watching this, so thank you, Joelle. We appreciate the support, and we really, really love you.
Yeah, the mum dementals really coming clutch.
I thought that was just you trying to riz, Eddie.
Always.
I will
Can I
keep
just
this
say
in-
shout out Lorna.
Yeah. Archie, you got anywhere closer to describing that? Oh,
Don't- don't- I know what I'm doing. I do a cool thing, and it was fun on the 12 string. But the important thing to know is that this was recorded on an 11 string, which is very unique.
No other songs with small enough budgets so as to record an 11 string.
Couldn't just buy another string.
Ollie, do you have anything to say about Tower of You? You sing it. I mean, you originally, you sing it.
I really like the chorus.
Nice. Excellent stuff.
What is
Wise
it?
words of wisdom.
What is it that you like about the chorus?
It's like at the perfect edge of my range. It's not at the edge of my range, but it's like
Does it edge you?
it's my
It's just
preferred
before the red
range.
line.
That was so unnecessary.
It is-
Sasha,
it is
and
just before
that
the
was a
red
good
line.
clip we could have used.
We'll still use it.
Peak performance.
Say that again.
I remember
without me.
not
Peak male performance.
You're fucking crying. You look like you're about to fucking break down, Tom.
who Ollie.
No, you
Me?
do. You look like you're here, like.
No, I was not to Ollie. I mean this in all respect,
Oh God.
but I remember I. Maybe I won't say it. You just have to
No,
say
you
Say
can't
it now.
say that.
You have to say it now.
You
That's
have
the
to
rule. We
say
have a
it.
rule. We have to say it.
What is this rule?
If you say
Oh, ew. God.
Who did that? It was me.
Tom, say it. Tom,
Say it.
Say it.
I was. It was just we'd spent ages. The last thing. That
Oh,
we recorded. It took us like
yeah,
half
no,
an
I
hour.
remember this. I
Can
remember
you
this, I
fall
remember this.
down? Or like,
Oh, I was thinking something else.
what were you thinking of?
When I don't know if it might not be a song, but when you got really mad at me because like I changed the lyrics and something like
These are
Dead
my
End.
lyrics.
or was it
Yeah.
Dead Ends?
Yeah, and yeah,
Was
Which-
that Dead End?
which
Okay.
I'll get over eventually. I
Oh
completely
wait,
forgot about
Oh,
that.
I
yeah, it
remember
was
that
Dead End, it was
conversation.
Dead End,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that conversation.
Yeah.
I remember having that hour-long conversation in the fucking
Really?
like middle
An
room.
hour long? Oh,
It was
gosh,
like an hour
such a
long.
stubborn prick.
But
Yeah.
it was funny, like, because we had 2 extra verses, and I think you really wanted to use another verse. And
Yeah, now I look back on it, the lyrics that I wrote for it were awful.
I like the irony of the really angry rock song with Ollie just going, "Now when I look at you, I get mixed feelings. All this miscommunication's making." I think Ollie has a certain vulnerability when he sings live that
I
makes
love
it
it.
quite entertaining to watch. you
We
know?
had to spend a lot of time to get Ollie to
We did.
sing that live.
He had
I
stage
still
fright.
don't really enjoy doing it.
You love doing it. You just
It's
I
so
love,
good.
I love the
You wouldn't
song.
like the
I
The
just-
performance is so good.
for the
I
shoot
just,
gig.
I just feel so awkward doing it.
Wow,
It's-
wow.
I have the most fun because you're up there, Ollie, as well as me, Eddie, and Archie, and we just like fucking go nuts.
Yeah, it is funny. Like it is funny when I watch you guys, but like, I don't know what to do when I just stand there and just do that.
It's,
Yeah, but
it's
you
when we get it's when we get really like
Sasha,
cross the line, like when we played the Fundamentals final chapter, and then I was headbanging, and then Ollie was going like that on my head.
and Emma saw.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
so mature. I'm 19
But it's
years
not just
old.
that stuff like that happens all the
Eddie's
time. when we
19
do that.
years old as well. Eddie, we're 19 years old, and jokes like that are occurring. This is incredible
Real.
crack. I
Thank
feel like
you.
an adult. That's cringe.
It's weird. I really don't like the bit I sing.
I find my voice weird as well, but it's fine. Move on.
Who
Which bit do you
did
sing?
I think you were?
Yeah.
I really like it, and I don't like it when you don't sing it live, because you don't sing it live sometimes. And I'm like,
He never does.
where'd it go?
He always forgets.
Where'd it go? And then I stick my bottom lip out like this and go, I want my line
God.
back. Hey.
Who did I think you were?
And also, I
nice.
playing that song live I love playing that song live. I mean, like, the lyrics, I enjoy the lyrics because, you know, I'm proud of those lyrics. But I enjoy. Oh, thank you. But the thing that I like most is I love playing the stabs when we're like properly locked in as fuck.
Yeah,
Because it's so
that's so
satisfying when it's
cold.
like da 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 da, and like we hold it back a little bit as well, and it's just
One time
like...
recently we messed that up live, didn't we?
Oh
I
yeah,
swear
last time we
recently
played
I've
Tower of You,
remembered.
it was a mess because we didn't run it
Nice.
because we just assumed that we remembered it.
We know it.
You're gonna have to FaceTime me. But yeah,
How come
Norway.
you're going to Norway? Who are you going with?
Like a year and a half ago, me and Nat were like, "Should we go to Norway?" Yeah, let's go to Norway. And so we did.
Fucking kudos.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
Did you book it? Did you book it back then?
No,
yeah,
well, I booked it over summer. I booked everything, just so we
My
we
I
heart.
was
could.
say, that would have been fake.
I was gonna say, like, that's like
Yeah.
the
Have you just
scariest
got
thing in
together at
the
that point?
world.
It was at least like 6 months into the race. yeah.
Okay.
At
Right.
least.
Still, booking a holiday
Congratulations
a year and a
on
half
2
in advance is cold.
When was your 2-year anniversary?
No, well, I haven't been together that long. It's been like a year and a half.
But you just said a year and a half
So-
ago. You said
Yeah.
decided to book it.
Under a year and a half ago.
Oh,
So a year.
so you were lying to us, is what you're trying
So
to
you're a
say.
compulsive liar.
Yeah. So you're a psychopath.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
And yes.
I muted him. He doesn't have speaking privileges.
He
If
does-
he's just gonna feed us lies,
What lies has he been telling us about his ability to play guitar? He knows we're all tone deaf.
is your name Archie? Oh, that's another thing I remember from recording. I can't remember what it was, but I probably said something really funny, and then everyone like burst into laughter, and then
I probably said something really funny.
he walked out. Archie walked into the to the studio as he did it, and then we could just hear his on the microphone, just his. Just-
I think I do remember that.
That's so true.
remember that